Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I'm glad if everybody is doing really well today. It's pretty nice and cozy and comfortable around here. Especially that it's pretty windy out here. We just gotta enjoy this weather. All right. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the Power Rangers legacy who have passed away about long time ago, decades ago, and 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 so on. I do wanted to let y'all know that Dewey trained in JDF for both of the original cast members who played the sitcom of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I started watching, since the early mid 90s, when it came out came out on the original channel on Fox Kids. What else? Jetix or whatever. Ever since it's no longer exist there anymore. So JDF was he was in a martial artist and an American actor that who has been joining the original Power Rangers since the 93 when he became a Green Ranger. So I did what I watched the original title, which was called Green with Evil from part 1 through 5, and I gotta tell you, man, Tommy joined Rita to become his majesty, or should I say his empress, his queen empress, So I gotta tell you, man, that dude, he was such a cool character, because every time I watched him, trying to become trying to become the White Ranger. Secondly, after his first morph of the Green Ranger no longer exists. So that really makes it more transferable, And by the time when the Power Rangers ended on season 3, and then it came on season 4, which was Power Rangers Zero and Turbo. So both, all 4 or 5 members of the Power Rangers continue their legacy. They gotta, they had to transfer from the old Ranger, and also to the new members of the Power Rangers cast. But yeah, so he and then 8 years later, by the time when he returned to the Power Rangers on season 12, he became the Black Dino Thunder, because so I barely watched it before I graduated high school, though. So he is he is a great karate instructor. He was a true legend, teaching his students do all the karate moves, things like that. So and plus to train, she became the Vietnamese American actress of the Yellow Ranger, joined with by ASJ. Walter Jones were also the original members of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They, their legacy is going to continue to live on, and I don't know how this Power Rangers legacy will last forever. So she played, so she played in the 48th season of the Kung Fu Master, which she where she took on Mantis, that evil bad monster, because by the time when I was watching it, she really told Mantis that she could not be able to trust that monster, because I would not want to see this ugly creature, getting on hands on her, and the Mantis told Tree and told her, you are my honor, but I'm still here to kick you, But yeah, because she's, her fear, so her fears was not going to be too affected on that entire episode, So years later, before the 9/11 terrorist attacks, Tui Trang, car passed away in a car accident because, she was not wearing her seatbelt. So they called the ambulance on her. So they took her to the hospital, and with her injuries. So, and sadly, she passed away. You know, yeah. So Tui Trang was she was a great actress. So may her legacy continue to live on. And last but not least, Jason David Frank passed away about 3 years ago on a suicide, struggling his mental issues because Jason and his wife Tammy were on a getaway weekend in Texas before he passed out. So notice that that they are not suffering anymore. So their legacies are going to continue to live on forever. So both of them are missed. So let's enjoy watching the legacy. So I will be watching it next week though. All right. And remember that whatever you guys are watching the Power Rangers at home, because I do too, watch it on YouTube on the Power Rangers in Spanish, because that really helped me very much. All right. So, and yeah, so let's continue to watch their legacy, so they will not let themselves down, because and by the time Tui Trang-Trang's daughter is now replaced of the original series of the Yellow Ranger, so she already joined 4 new Power Rangers cast members. So Austin St. John, Amy Jo were unable to join. To join the power of the Power Rangers movie was called. But I don't know what it is, but but it was a good movie. All right. Anyway, so all right, guys, that is it for today. I just wanted to say thank you very much for the support and everything. I do appreciate you subscribing me. Comment down below and share it with your family or friends. All right, guys, so I hope everybody have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and we will talk about it on my next video. Thank you, and be blessed.